Hello, students. Today we will discuss chapter 1 of statistics subject. I am G.S. Pandey from LPM Public School, Gola. I am going to teach you the subject statistics, class 11 commerce, the first chapter, that is introduction chapter, meaning of economics. What is economics? What is the meaning of economics? Economics revolves mainly around what Alfred Marshall called the study of man in the ordinary business of life. In general, we can say that in economics, we study about the human behavior. Now, economics is a social science of human behavior which aims at allocation of scarce resources in such a way that consumers can maximize their satisfaction, producers can maximize their profits, and society can maximize social welfare. Let us consider scarcity and economic problem. Why economic problem arise? As you know, in the whole world, resources are limited. Likewise, in our country, resources are limited, but the demand of human being is unlimited. That is why the scarcity problem arises, and we have to make or allocate such resources in such a way so that the whole needs can be fulfilled by the available resources. For this, we have to make choice for using the available resources. That is why the scarcity and choice both are the economic problem which we have to study properly so that our all sorts of needs, wants, desires can be satisfied from the available resources. Let us consider the economic activities. There are 5 economic activities, that is production, consumption, investment. Production, what is production? In production, it is a such type of economic activity increasing the utility of goods and services, converting clothes into shirt. It is a type of production activity. Then next one is consumption. We consume certain goods and services for our satisfaction, own satisfaction. That is called consumption, like drinking water, meal, services of teacher, doctor. These are the consumption activities. The third economic activity is investment. Investment is that economic activity which is related to production. That means capital goods or further production of goods and services. We invest capital for the purpose of producing something, certain goods and services. Production of car to be used as taxi is an example of investment. Let us consider the next economic activity, that is exchange. Exchange is that economic activity which is related to sale and purchase of various commodities. This buying and selling is mostly done in terms of price, therefore it is called product pricing. Buying a notebook by paying ₹10 for it. This is exchange. Here exchange activity has been done. Buying and selling activity has been performed. Let us consider the next economic activity, that is distribution. Distribution is that economic activity which relates to determination of price of factors of production, land, labor, capital and enterprise. That is why it is called factor pricing. Distribution is the study of to know the how national income is distributed through salaries, wages, profits and interest. This is also called distribution. Now let us consider the next topic, that is statistics in economics. What is the role of statistics in economics? Why we have to study statistics in economic subject? What kind of role is performed by the statistics subject in economics? We need to know more about economics facts in terms of numbers. Such economic facts are also known as data, and these data are collected through the statistics. This is called statistics. The purpose of collecting data about these economic problems is to understand and explain these problems in terms of the various causes behind them. For example, when we analyze the hardships of poverty, we try to explain it in terms of the various factors such as unemployment, low productivity of labor, backward technology, etc. जब हम किसी संदर्भ में बात करते हैं, उदाहरण के लिए गरीबी के ऊपर हम लें तो गरीबी क्यों है, इसके लिए हम डाटा कलेक्ट करते हैं, कितने लोग गरीब हैं, क्यों गरीब हैं, एम्प्लॉयमेंट सिचुएशन क्या है, प्रोडक्टिविटी सिचुएशन क्या है, टेक्नोलॉजी देश में क्या है, ठीक है। क्यों यह गरीबी है, बैकवर्ड टेक्नोलॉजी की वजह से या किस कारण से है। तो जब हम वेरियस डाटा कलेक्ट करते हैं स्टैटिस्टिक्स के माध्यम से, तब हम इसकी जजमेंट कर पाते हैं कि गरीबी क्यों है। तो स्टैटिस्टिक्स हमें वेरियस फैक्ट्स को न्यूमेरिकली प्रेजेंट करने में सहायता प्रदान करती है। नाउ कम टू द origin and growth of statistics. Where from statistics originated? The father of statistics is called Gottfried Achenwall, who has introduced statistics in the year 1749. 1749 में गॉल्फ्रेड अचेनवॉल ने स्टैटिस्टिक्स को एग्जिस्टेंस में ले आया। Many statisticians like Bowley, Edgeworth, Carl Pearson, Fisher and others have added to the development of statistics. उसके बाद बहुत से सारे लोग हुए और उन्होंने अपने अपने तरीके से और इस सब्जेक्ट में, इस स्टैटिस्टिक्स में डेवलपमेंट करने का काम किया है। अब आइए देखते हैं मीनिंग ऑफ स्टैटिस्टिक्स। Today, statistics is the base of every study. It has become an anchor for all economic studies, whether it is research work or any industry. Statistical tools are used extensively. In a layman's language, अगर हम एक अनपढ़ की भाषा में बात करें तो स्टैटिस्टिक्स क्या है? स्टैटिस्टिक्स का मतलब होता है डाटा, फैक्ट्स इन फिगर्स। एक साधारण व्यक्ति, एक अनजान व्यक्ति के भाषा में हम बोलें कि स्टैटिस्टिक्स क्या है, तो स्टैटिस्टिक्स है कि किसी भी फैक्ट की न्यूमेरल में जानकारी, उसी को स्टैटिस्टिक्स कहते हैं। ठीक है, डाटा और फैक्ट्स इन फिगर्स। लेट अस कंसीडर स्टैटिस्टिक्स इन सिंगुलर सेंस एंड स्टैटिस्टिक्स इन प्लूरल सेंस। स्टैटिस्टिक्स डिफाइंड बाय several statisticians in singular sense, singular definition, and statistics is also defined by several statisticians as a plural sense. Let us consider the definition of Croxton and Cowden. Croxton and Cowden defined statistics in singular sense. It is in his own word. Let us see. Statistics may be defined as a science of collection, presentation, analysis and interpretation of numerical data. This is what is called statistics by the Croxton and Cowden definition. In the singular sense, collection of data, we have to collect data from different way, different source, whether it is published source, whether it is unpublished source, whether it is primary source, whether it is secondary source. There are different sources of collecting data. We have to first collect data, then organize that data. In statistics, at first we collect data, then organize this data according to the need of the data. Then we have to, after organization of that data, it should be presented by us in a suitable form. This is called presentation of data. Then fourth one is analysis of data. After the presenting this data in a suitable form, we have to analyze this data. We have to calculate, make data, Then fifth one is interpretation of data. We have to interpret this data in the required manner for which the data has been collected. Let us consider the statistics in the plural sense. In the plural sense, statistics has been defined by the Professor Horace Sechrist. In his own words, by statistics we mean aggregate of facts affected to a mark extent by multiplicity of causes, numerically expressed, enumerated or estimated according to a reasonable standard of accuracy, collected in a systematic manner for a predetermined purpose and placed in relation to each other. This is the definition of given by the Professor Horace Sechrist in plural sense. What is the meaning of statistics in plural sense? Let us consider one by one the characteristics of statistics in plural sense. First characteristics of statistics is statistics are aggregates of facts. It is aggregates of facts. The facts can be aggregated, that is called statistics. Second, statistics are affected to a marked extent by multiplicity of causes. That means the statistics can be affected, यानी प्रभावित करता है एक निश्चित कारण, एक निश्चित कारण के लिए जिसके पीछे, जिसके लिए हमने डाटा कलेक्ट किया है, उसके पीछे एक निश्चित कारण होता है. तीसरा है, थर्ड वन इज स्टैटिस्टिक्स आर न्यूमेरिकली एक्सप्रेस. और स्टैटिस्टिक्स को हम न्यूमेरिकली एक्सप्रेस कर सकते हैं, नंबर में किसी भी फैक्ट को, किसी भी जानकारी को हम प्रेजेंट कर सकते हैं. और चौथा है, statistics are enumerated or estimated according to a reasonable standard of accuracy. With the help of statistics, we can present the fact to a reasonable standard, to a reasonable accuracy. And fifth one is statistics are collected in a systematic manner. From here and there, from hot post situation, if data are collected, that should not be called as statistics. The data which are systematically collected will be called statistics. And number 6, statistics are collected for a predetermined purpose. The data which we have to collect for the statistical purpose, the purpose must be predetermined. Then it will be considered that data as a statistics. Then seventh one, statistics should be placed in relation to each other. The statistical data can be presented in relation to each other. Say we have collected about the age of a class 11th student, then we have to collect informations, their height, their date of birth, their class, so that we can make comparisons of this data, their suitability. In this way, we can say that statistics in a plural sense. Rest as well. Next day, we will study the subject matter of scope and subject matter of statistics. Let us consider today also, it is a small topic, subject matter of statistics or a scope of statistics. Statistics affects everybody and touches life at many points. Subject matter of statistics can be classified into the following two broad categories: statistical methods and applied statistics. Statistical methods are procedures used in the collection, organization, summarization, analysis, interpretation and presentation of data. Collection of data, presentation of data, interpretation of data, and this is called statistical methods. And what is applied statistics? Descriptive applied statistics and scientific applied statistics. There are two types of applied statistics: descriptive applied statistics and scientific applied statistics. In this two way we can apply statistics. It is concerned with the application of statistical methods used in interpreting the data to take decisions in solving economic problems. Statistical studies related to national income, agricultural production, etc. Now, students, you have to study from your book yourself. If there is any problem, you may ask in the next class. Rest is well. Thank you. We will next day consider another topic, that is called functions of statistics. Thank you.